Good afternoon and welcome back to Jakarta, Indonesia. Today we are going to be embarking on a food tour around this great city. Now usually we would look for a local when we are first indulging in the cuisine, to do a local tour, to find the hidden gems, to know how to eat and pronounce each particular dish. But unfortunately in Jakarta we could not find a local or a food tour to book, so we are going to be doing this ourselves. And the Indonesian cuisine has had so many influences over the years, from the Chinese, Indians, to the four corners of the archipelago, each island influencing and having its own unique cuisine. And what better place to start than Jakarta's Chinatown?
Doing food tours on our own is extremely difficult. It requires a lot of research, and we definitely spent some time planning the places we were visiting. Today our first stop is going to be coffee in an establishment that's been around since 1927.
And we are now passing through the great Gado Gado Chinatown gate. You know, anyone could turn up to Jakarta, go to a street food market and eat some of the dishes, but to us that isn't what we wanted to do when doing our first food tour, getting our first experiences of the cuisine. We wanted to show you and take you to the historical parts, the historical restaurants of this great city.
The place that we're going to is so extremely famous, but it's so famous we can't find it, and this kind gentleman is walking us through one of the markets here. I thought we would have seen it because, you know, I'm looking for the sign. Here's not.
We're just saying to everyone, taki, taki, and they all know it because it is one of the most famous coffee. Oh, okay. I saw a sign in the photos. Makasih, thank you.
He's walking us in. Thank you so much.
Makasih, thank you.
This place is so cool. So the history of it dates back, as I told you, to 1927, and I believe it was a Chinese migrant who came here and brought sort of the coffee recipe, and their signature is an iced coffee. And there's so many different photos on the wall of famous people, I believe, that have come, or just tourists. Maybe we'll end up on the wall. Makasih, thank you.
You understand Indonesian?
No, only Makasih.
We came for the famous iced coffee.
The signature? Yes, please.
Black or with sugar?
Yeah, with sugar, a little bit. Two, please. Yeah. Makasih. So the lady's just shouting at us going, do you speak Indonesian? And I'm like, no, only Makasih. But they do food as well in here, so you can get bakso if you want to, you can get nasi campur and other dishes. Yes.
Which of it is best?
What's the best? What is the best? The most? Yeah.
The famous.
Ooh. Okay, do sugar then. Makasih, and a little bit of that.
You want it?
Oh,
One sugar, one.
yeah. Perfect, thank you. Yes, please. Makasih. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we have two varieties of the coffee. I kind of panicked because she was shouting at me, but I know that this is the most traditional, and I believe it's called Kaki S. So it's a signature iced coffee made with Padang coffee beans, and Padang is Sumatra, the island of Sumatra. And I can't tell you much more, I just need to try it. It's lovely. It's just a really strong coffee with condensed milk. And then I will try the one with sugar, which is the one that I panicked with, because you can see people drinking it. This is apparently the best and the most famous coffee shop in the whole city. Oh, that one's a bit bitter. Still relatively sweet though, and it's refreshing considering it's 35 degrees today in Jakarta.
I love it in here. You can see the layers of history passed down from generation to generation, and we are drinking in a coffee shop that is almost 100 years old, an establishment older than most of your parents and even your grandparents. Oh, that's good. That is really good. Not too sweet, considering it has condensed milk and sugar. And very refreshing. I think they've actually opened a branch in central Jakarta and they've sort of like modernised it a bit, but if you want to go to the OG, you need to come to Glodok. That is strong.
Have you ever received a huge data roaming bill after one of your trips abroad? Have you frantically been searching for free Wi-Fi in order to order a taxi? And have you ever wasted your time standing in a queue to get your SIM card activated? Well, we have done all of those things, and if you have too, then we are so glad to share with you Airalo. Airalo offers eSIMs for over 200 countries. These can be easily downloaded and installed to your smartphone, literally created to make our lives easier, which it does. For us, getting a SIM card in each country that we visit can be really, really frustrating. But with Airalo, we can literally choose our desired plan in one of the countries and literally have it ready and turned on as soon as we arrive at our destination. Without Airalo, this video wouldn't have been possible, as we would not have been able to find all of the food places around this huge city of Jakarta. You can actually save $3 off of your first SIM, which is absolutely amazing, might I add, by using our code, or you can use our QR code on the screen. We will be using it on our next trip, and we've used it on our past trips because it is just that good. What are you waiting for?
Makasih. Thank you. Love it. What a spot. Down a quiet little unassuming alley. You would not know it was there if you were not looking for it. Well, we didn't know it was there. We couldn't find it, and we've got our coffee in a little takeaway cup as we head to our next stop. Makasih. This is the one, Makasih. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. And a quick Gojek across the city back to central Jakarta for dish number 2. A dish you'd probably not expect to find on your typical Indonesian food tour. But when two Italian brothers came to the city in 1932, they introduced their ice cream. And I kid you not, one of their names was Luigi.
The restaurant or ice cream shop is called Ragusa e Italia, and it originally started in Bandung. When it became so popular, they then introduced their shop here in the city of Jakarta, and actually they returned to Italy after being so successful and handed the shop to one of their employees, which means they're really nice people, but they also make really good ice cream.
This place is so cool and extremely busy. We're currently waiting to get a seat, but I love it. You've got all the photos on the wall and even a photo of the infamous man himself, Luigi.
I love the old photos in here, and it shows you what they used to do in Bandung. So they didn't actually have a shop. I think they had a stall. They just used to wheel it around so you can just get ice cream. Makasih, thank you so much. Oh my god, so we've been given the menu and a pen and paper. So this is what is famous in here, the spaghetti ice cream. Of course, it's Italian. They've made the ice cream like spaghetti, but you can get lots of other things. You can get banana split, you can get normal ice cream, you can get drinks, you can get cola floats. But yeah, like I said, spaghetti ice cream. Do you think I'll write it down?
I have no idea what it is, but there's the picture of the cola float on the wall, and I think they essentially just pour a bottle of Coca-Cola on top of ice cream. We need to try that as well. Cola float, this was not planned, it was just a spaghetti ice cream, but I've got to try a cola float.
Is that okay? Okay. That's so funny. I love the fact that you have to write your little order down. But the spaghetti ice cream is 40,000, and I think your cola float is 30,000. So that's just over £3 English, $4 for lots of ice cream.
Look at this.
Wow.
Cassie.
Thank you so much. So cool. Oh my god. Wow. Is it good? Yeah, thank you. This is really interesting. So it is topped with jellies, chocolate and peanut, and I was expecting, seeing as it is spaghetti shaped, they kind of get the ice cream and put it in this like masher thing that makes it come out like spaghetti shaped. I was expecting to be able to eat it like spaghetti, but as you can see, when you put it on your spoon, it just goes like normal ice cream. So the novelty is how it comes out, and that it looks really, really cool. Let's try it. Wait, please. I tell you what, Indonesians love sweet food. It is unbelievably sugary. The jellies are super sweet. It's got a really creamy texture, and I think that's why they add the nuts onto it to give it a little bit of substance.
See, Molly told me that I'm stupid and I should have heard of a cola float before. Well, I haven't. It's the weirdest thing I have ever seen. It is chocolate ice cream topped with Coca-Cola. I have absolutely no idea how to eat it, but Luigi, mate, this is for you. Oh, it looks so weird. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm a little worried. I'm not meant to drink Coca-Cola at all. I could possibly get myself another kidney stone, but it's very similar, I suppose, to what we do in the UK. We get like cream soda, which is sort of like lemonade, and we mix that with like vanilla ice cream. So I can sort of see where he's coming from. I'm not sure I'll be ordering myself a cola float again, but because Luigi came all the way from Italy, brought it here, and it has remained for pretty much a blimmin' century. You've got honestly, you've got to come here. I don't think many tourists know it exists, but it's only really a 5-minute walk from Monas, right in the heart of central Jakarta. Tuk tuk! Tuk tuk?
Yeah.
You know Soto Betawi?
Soto Betawi.
This one? Famous?
Jalan Suroso. Soto Betawi di Jalan Suroso. Jalan Suroso.
You know this one?
Jalan Suroso Menteng.
Berapa?
Gak tahu berapa. 100 ya?
Oh, no.
Komat.
No.
Komat, mister.
Gojek is only 20,000. No, 50,000. 50. 50. 50. Okay? 50. Yeah? 50? We do. Makassi. That took some negotiating.
It did. I always hate negotiating. I'm sure this is even too much, but 50,000, it's only a 5-minute drive.
I did not think the hunt for Soto Betawi, the famous Indonesian beef soup, would be this difficult. We couldn't get a Gojek. None would accept. And on Gojek, the price for this journey, because it's only a 5-minute drive, was 20,000. So a lot of people will always say, oh, why are you negotiating? Well, because 100,000 English pounds for a 5-minute drive in Indonesia is expensive, and I can't pay tourist price after tourist price after tourist price. I'll have no money left. This is it. Okay. Makassi. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Makassi. Thank you. We made it.
Woo. Thank you. We have made it to Soto Betawi H. Maruf. I didn't think it was open for a second, but it says it is. Thank you.
Makassi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we're the only ones here.
Are you open?
You open? You can take a seat.
Cassie.
We'll go and sit down there, shall we? Hello. Good, thank you. Wow, everyone is so friendly. Look at this. Perfect. We have the whole place to ourselves. We can pick and choose, but we know what we want.
Look at this. That was a heavy fish.
What is the difference between daging and campur? Which one?
Meat only. Campur mixed with organ.
That smell.
With
With organ.
organs. I get you.
No organs.
No organs.
No organs.
Meat only.
Yes, meat only, please. So one Soto Betawi daging.
Okay.
Yeah?
Macassie.
With rice?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Makasih.
Yes.
So that's really interesting. The place is called Soto Betawi, but as you can see, you can actually get the Betawi, which is a soup, in laksa, which is a Malaysian dish. So you can have Soto Betawi with meat, Soto Betawi with organs. That's a firm no from me, but I believe it's just like a beef soup in a milk broth. Wow. Oh, Makasih, thank you so much. Thank you. I wish you could smell this. It came out so quickly and it smells absolutely delicious. Pure coconutty and fragrant and aromatic with the bits of beef. I believe there's even tripe in there, although I'm not 100% sure. But oh, it smells so good. This is actually the dish of Jakarta. So it's a must try. You get it with rice. I'm not sure how to eat this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to eat it wrong. I'm just going to get the rice. I'm going to dip it in. We've got beef. I'm not sure what this is. These are like crispy bits on top that end up going soggy.
I feel like that's what we had on the nasi goreng.
Oh my god. It's absolutely delicious. You've got spring onion in there, you've got peanuts. It's unbelievably sweet, coconutty, but the beef just adds a little bit of a meaty flavour. And these, I love these so much. What are these?
So this place actually dates back to the 1940s. So it began around World War II, and since then it has had 2 presidents visit it. So you know, if you're coming for Soto Betawi in Jakarta, this is the place to come. But today, for some reason, we're the only ones here. I feel like the best way is to try like the broth first. Ooh.
See what I mean? It's like curry.
It has a very similar taste to a Thai green curry. I don't know if I just chuck some rice in there, a little bit like that. Get it all, get one of these crispy things.
Get the path.
Almost looks like cereal.
Right?
Right, when I read up on this, I read that it was sort of like a meaty soup. I don't like soups. This tastes more like a curry. It's fragrant, it's zesty, it's got the crunch of them things that I don't know what they are. And the staff are honestly the nicest.
I just had to Google what these little crackers are. They're called emping melinjo, I believe, and it is made of melinjo or belinjo nuts, which are actually seeds. So it's an Indonesian chip, a bite-sized snack that they just crumble on top for a little bit of texture, although it goes a bit soggy in the curry. Yeah, I can't get over how much it tastes.
It's not a soup.
No.
It's not a soup, it's more like a curry.
It's funny because it wasn't something I was looking forward to. You know, I was thinking a hot soup, 35 degrees, but the air conditioning is on in here and it's super creamy and the coconut just gives it such a good flavour. So I'm very pleasantly surprised. Thank you. Bye.
Oh,
Hey.
Macassie,
Bye. Thank you. Oh my god, they're just the cutest.
See, I really thought I was going to hate that. Big lumps of meat in a broth. I just don't enjoy it. If I'm honest, I don't really enjoy Vietnamese food because of all the broths and the noodly broth dish. It really isn't for me, but that, because it was more like a curry, was exceptional. It was creamy, it was zesty. It's what I enjoy, and they were actually telling us that our next spot is only like a 2-3 minute walk. 2-3 minute walk away.
Our next stop is called Gado Gado Bonbin, I believe it is. And Gado Gado is an Indonesian salad, which isn't something we would normally go for either. A salad is not for us, but this one is unique.
We're also in a bit of a rush as well, because online it says this place closes at 5 o'clock. And it is only 4 o'clock, but we are in Indonesia.
You never know.
And you never know, like you get to places and they're closed. Look what happened with us at Monas. We turned up and the blooming thing was shut. We found it. Gado Gado Bonbin. Here since 1960. Makassi.
It's ever so quiet. Are you sure you can sit in and eat?
I hope so. I'm not sure. Hello.
We can
For
sit
two?
down. Yeah.
Makassi.
Thank you so much.
I love it in here.
Same. It's almost like a canteen style, and actually it smells like fish and chips, doesn't it? It smells like vinegar, it smells really salty. It just smells really, really lovely.
I'm not sure how we order or what we're supposed to do, but I love it in here. So Bonbin in Indonesian actually means zoo, and even though the zoo doesn't remain, around the corner back in the 1960s when this opened, there was a zoo. Ah, hello.
For the one Gado Gado lontong, please. Yes, one.
Makassi.
I always find it so awkward because we never know what to do, but this is like a cafe setting where you can take it away. But yeah, how cool. There used to be a zoo around the corner. I wonder if these are the same owners.
I think they are
the
the photos
1960s?
on the wall, and I love like the old canteen style menu on the wall.
Why is it restaurants like this? You know, the ones that have been here that are super famous, they keep their original sort of rustic menu, and it just makes the place instantly cooler. Oh, wow. Makassi, thank you so much.
It's perfect.
Oh no, we're fine. Thank you so much.
Makassi.
So, the Gado, oh no, I've just spilled it on me. The Gado Gado, the Indonesian, just wipe the peanut off, the Indonesian salad. It was actually promoted to one of the national dishes of the country in 2018. And we have boiled egg, we've got sliced tofu, we've got tempeh, which is like soybean fermented. We have potato, we've got cucumber, some salad down at the bottom, some beans, and basically they just add this peanut sauce on top. Now the peanut sauce is pretty special here because they use sugarcane vinegar, which is why when I walked in I said it smelled like fish and chips, because I could smell the vinegar. So here goes. It's a different take on a salad, but it really just tastes like peanut satay. So when you get like your chicken satay, it's exactly the same sauce. The salad is super crunchy, and I think it's a perfect to-go dish.
It feels like a very random dish, like they've thrown everything together in a lab, chucked some peanut sauce on top, and they're like, you know what? That works.
It's substantial though.
Oh, it smells good. So we've got, is that potato?
And tofu, I think, or like a cracker.
Some tofu. Do the cracker. Oh, that peanut sauce.
It's nice, isn't it?
If you put that peanut sauce on some chicken satay, you would be... and the tofu in heaven. I have no idea how this works. Actually.
This is what they're selling in here as well.
Is it edible?
It must be, yeah.
I'm going to try a little bit. Because I don't know what it is. Oh, it's good. It's like a cracker. You need to try that. It's like a Chinese cracker. That crunch.
Yeah, it is that prawn cracker.
Very strange. Very weird. But I feel like with that peanut sauce, whatever you chuck that on top of, it's going to taste good. Which bit? This?
It's like a dense potato.
Weird, it's really chewy.
Yeah.
It's like what's what.
You can't work it
Just
out.
like guessing which dish is which. Which ingredient as well?
That's tofu.
Tofu's good. Gado Gado, ran by a little old couple that have been there since the 1960s, and that was 48. Hello, how are you? You okay? Good. That was 48,000, so just over £2 for a dish that, like I said, I feel like if you chucked that sauce on anything, it would taste good. I didn't eat any of the greens because I absolutely hate greenery. I stay well clear of the vegetables, but just indulged in the egg, the tofu, the potato. It was very good. No more taxis, no more tuk-tuks in between food locations, as I need to make room for some more. I think the last stop will be our final stop. Which way are we going?
To the right.
To the right? It's a blooming roundabout. Am I going right? We're just walking around the roundabout.
Yeah, we're in the cycle lane.
Bike lane. It's alright, I'm in the bike lane. Don't worry, mate. I'm a bicycle. I'm a bicycle. But I think we have potentially left the best till last. We will be eating in Makassi. I'm running. Makassi. Oh, we'll be eating in an old Dutch colonial building. It's been restored and turned into sort of a luxury Indonesian dining experience.
Done well with your research, Matt. This is our next stop, Pelataran Menteng. It's in the Menteng area, so it's just outside of like the Plaza and Grand Indonesia Mall area, and it's absolutely stunning.
I was right when we said we were saving the best till last. Look at this. I think it is a 3-story Dutch colonial building that has been restored.
Stunning. We actually booked a table for 5. We're a little bit early. I'm absolutely dripping with sweat and I'm carrying my Gado Gado. Are they going to let me in?
And look at this. You've got the old Ford.
Vintage car. God knows when it dates back to, but that's really, really cool.
Hello. Hello. Makassi. Wow. Hello.
How are you? Reservation?
Yes, for 5 o'clock. Molly.
Molly?
Yes.
In outdoor?
Yes, please, Makassi.
Cassie, thank you so much.
This is beautiful.
Wow. Oh my god, I wish you could smell it in here. It kind of smells medical, but it smells really nice. And it's just insane, it's like a palace.
Look at this. It's like an old mansion. Look at the is that a camera, Molly? An old camera?
Yeah, it will be.
Old camera. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to annoy people. People are having their lunch. It's whoa. There's these like private suites where you can come and have your lunch. Wow. Makassi, thank you. Oh, look at this. What a spot.
This is incredible. Do you want to sit right next to the vintage car?
Of course.
We've gone from a local restaurant to an elite residential area for fine dining with a bell to call the person to come. Basically, it says here that these were all colonial, so noble colonial family residences in Jakarta. It's got 3 floors, a rooftop, which makes it an ideal choice for your dinner. And the best Indonesian fine dine restaurant, internationally and nationally. God knows how much this is going to cost us.
Forget the food for a minute. They do bintang. Do you reckon this will work? I'm never sure. And I never like to press the bell more than once because I feel a little bit rude. But the menu looks very good. It has a lot of traditional Indonesian dishes from satay, nasi goreng, poultry dishes, rice dishes. I don't know if this is working. Hello. Can we get 2 bintang?
2 bintang.
Please. And then we will order food in like 5 minutes. Makassi.
2 bintang.
Yes, please.
please.
Thank you. It works. Cheers.
Toast in a nice ice cold glass. We have an ice cold bintang.
It would not be a
and-
food tour without Indonesia's #1 beer.
Absolutely, and I think this was really reasonably priced at 63,000 for a place so fancy. Cheers. has started to arrive. We've got Matt's dish, but I'm trying the the chicken satay. This is so fancy. Look, I've got a little dish of the peanut sauce, and I've got my my chicken satay. Is this how you're supposed to eat it in a fancy restaurant?
Probably not.
I don't know. Who cares? Right. Oh, we've even got a chili. I dared. Look. I put a chili on there. Oh,
Go
and
on.
a little squeeze
Get it in your mouth.
of calamari. Calamandi. Oh my god. That's really spicy. But the chicken has this beautiful glaze on it. It's perfectly barbecued. And that satay sauce is super thick with extra peanuts on top. Absolutely 10 out of 10.
And it would have been rude to do a food tour in Jakarta, Indonesia, and not have the unofficial national dish, the nasi. Look at that. The nasi goreng with a twist. It's normally just, you know, fried rice with chicken, but this one we've got cashew nuts, and I think we also have some prawns in there, and more of these crackers that I still don't understand.
And it's black olive fried rice.
Black olive fried rice. Oh wow. You come into a posh restaurant, it's going to be a twist. It's not going to be what you get on the street. But that, with them cashew nuts, the tiny little bits of prawn, of course the chicken.
Curry deli.
I am
Curry deli.
curry deli.
Yeah.
Okay,
Roti
amazing.
prata and pomelo.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Makassi, thank you so much. This is absolutely incredible. Oh my god, so I went for I am curry. I think so, something like that. And it's essentially breaded chicken, roti, that's like an Indian influence, and then you have pomelo fruit. Sorry, I'm having to waft the flies away, you know, it's that time of the evening. So how on earth am I supposed to eat this? Would you reckon?
Put a bit of roti in the sauce and then try a bit of chicken, or vice versa.
Okay, so first things first,
Right,
let's
looks
get
good.
some of the chicken off. It's on the bone, so I've got to be careful here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, right, and then a bit of roti, and then, oh, I'm trying to get it in my hands, but it's not easy, because I feel like you're supposed to eat this with your hands, and then dip it in the sauce. Absolutely delicious. The roti is like crumbling, oily. The chicken has been fried to perfection. And what do you do with the pomelo fruit?
This is probably really wrong and not the right thing to do, but I'm putting some of Molly's curry sauce on top. Oh, look at that.
It's
Of the
spicy.
nasi goreng. Yeah, too right. Spice is nice. I have my bintang to cool it down. Oh, here's a little spicy.
Yeah, you've been warned.
Extra spicy, double nicey. But can you just imagine the sort of people that have been through this building? World leaders, dignitaries, and now us idiots. I am very full. Very, very full indeed. So all of that for 3 dishes, 2 beers in a mansion fit for royalty came to about 600,000 Indonesian, about 30 English pounds. So like today we've sort of shown you local famous traditional spots and of course high-end ones, but with a twist. I feel like the fact that you're sat here in an old Dutch colonial building gives you a feel of what the country was like around a century ago, and it's always a bonus when they do bintang. You know what? I love a nasi goreng. I feel like nasi goreng is better when it comes with an egg. If it doesn't come with an egg, it's a little bit dry, which is why this spicy sauce was getting tipped all over it. But we've done well. We've eaten our way through Jakarta and tried some brand new dishes. Some dishes that I'm sure we will be having more and more of over the next couple of months. So I'm going to finish my bintang, sit back, act like royalty, in my mansion for the next hour, and we'll see you in the next one from Jakarta, Indonesia. Cheers.